Hello, my name is Mark, and this is my video lecture about the difference of two squares. Okay, so the difference of two squares basically is the formula that I have on this board here. A squared minus B squared equals A plus B, A minus B. So basically what that means is if the first term of a polynomial is a perfect square, and the last term of that polynomial is a perfect square, and there's a minus sign in between them. Okay, so the first term is binomial, second term binomial, both perfect squares, and it's a minus sign in between them. If we figure out what was squared, then we can just add those two terms and subtract those two terms, and that's how you factor. So let's look at number 1. X squared minus 81. Okay, so is x squared a perfect square? Well, yes, anytime you have some variable with a square beside it, obviously it's a perfect square. Is 81 a perfect square? Yes, it is. What two numbers multiply together to give you 81? 9 and 9. Okay. So then according to this formula, what I write is x plus 9, x minus 9. Okay, got that? Alright, let's look at number 2. So I have 25a squared minus 64b squared. Okay, here we got a few more variables and numbers. That's okay, we can handle that. So I just look at the 25 here. Okay, what was squared to give us 25 if it is a perfect square? Well, to me it looks like 5. 5 times 5 gives us 25. And then we have the a squared. Well, once again, a variable squared is just a variable. Okay. Put a 5a there. And then, is there any number squared that gives us 64? Yes, it is. 8 times 8. What number or letter squared gives us b squared? Well, obviously b. And then you just put a plus and a minus in them, in the parentheses, and you're done. Okay, let's look at number 3. X minus 1 squared minus 9. Okay. Well, anytime you have a set of parentheses with the square symbol outside of it, then it's obviously a perfect square. And then, let's see here, is 9 a perfect square? Yes, it is. 3 times 3. So when I square this, when I factor this, I'm going to have what? X minus 1 is going to be the first component for all of these. And then what number squared gives us 9? Well, 3. Put a plus in one and a minus in another one. Well, here I can simplify some more because negative 1 plus 3 is what? That's 2. And then negative 1 minus 3, that's a negative 4. Can I simplify this anymore? No, I can't. Okay, let's look at number 4. X squared plus 9. Is x squared a perfect square? Yes, it is. Is 9 a perfect square? Yes, it is. But what is this symbol in between them? This is a plus. Well, if you look at our formula, it's a squared minus b squared. Well, we can't have a plus. We don't have a formula for the addition of two squares that's going to give us some real numbers. So anytime you have a plus there, okay, and you're trying to factor and you want real numbers, well, in this case your answer will just be prime, because we can't factor that and get any real numbers. Okay, so this has been my video lecture about the difference of two squares. You can look me up online, www.supergenius99.com. Thank you for listening.